Hi, you guys. How are you? How do I already have a thumbs up with nobody on? Just curious. How is this possible? Who's the first one on? Who gets to pick out the incense? It's Cindy. Cindy gets to pick out the incense. Okay, let's see. Wait. We're going to have a new one. Is that Marcia? Hi, Marcia. Hi, Garrett. What's up? Hi, Crystal. It's not a beanie. It's a bandana. It has keys on it. Okay, Cindy gets to help pick. Okay, so we have Jasmine. We have, let's do something different. Jasmine, or what's this one? Ooh, blue lavender. Jasmine. It's okay. Who's that person? I don't know. I can't see. Hold on. I'll say hi in just a second. Or, frankincense and myrrh. Or dragon's blood. Which one? Cindy gets to pick. Which one, Cindy? Frankincense and myrrh it is. Man, I thought you were going to pick jasmine. I was wrong. Lucifer likes frankincense and myrrh. So that's a good one. This one's for Lucifer. Did you guys like my my thumbnail? I almost did. Very hard to choose. I know. Too many options. Alright. Woo! Hi, Amberson! Woo! You love the thumb. Me too. He's so cute. My fiance was like, you know he doesn't like you, picking him up. And I go, oh yeah? Well, what about this picture then? And it's him kissing me on the cheek. I was like, yeah. You got nothing to say now, do you? See, he loves me. He was like, oh, that traitor. Dang it, I can't get that lipstick in that hole. I can't get it in that hole. Woo! Hold on. There we go. Wait, I need glasses. Here are some glasses. Guys. What are we going to talk about tonight? Look at, are these dirty? I think so. No? Maybe just a little bit. Just a little dirty. How's everyone been doing? Everyone's doing good, I hope. Let's see. There's someone. Hi, Irene. How are you, darling? Love the thumbnail. Cats will always surprise you. I know. We have Mama Kitty out here tonight trying to get in the temple, and I told her, nope, you're not coming in here. But yeah, those cats have to belong to somebody, but they're just too friendly to be wild cats. I don't believe it. No, I don't. They can't trick me. I was going to take him to the vet and get him, you know, shots and stuff. And then my boyfriend's like, babe, those are someone's cats. You can't take someone else's pets to the vet. This is frowned upon behavior. Just came in from work. Perfect timing. Doing good. About ready to do some work on my puppets. I like it. Let's do it. Yes. Look at that. Is such a cute picture. It's me and King Hades and King Belial. Look at how cute. So adorable. And then there's this one. Look at how cute he is. Can you even see him? Look. He's so freaking cute. I didn't realize how big he's getting because, you know, I see him all the time. But then when I took this picture, I realized that, I mean, we noticed that he was going through a growing spurt, that he is, you know, growing a lot this summer. And, but when I took this picture of him, I was like, oh, damn, he really is growing. Super cute. I know. He's a monster. This cat. Look at him. He's so mean. He is royal looking. He knows it. Mm-hmm. Let's put on some Spirit Box, Cindy. How about that? Cutie patootie. So what's new and exciting in the land of social media? Hi, Debbie. He's a beautiful boy. Ghostbox time. I don't know if I like this new version of the Spirit Box because it's so loud. And I think I turned it all the way down and it's still pretty freaking loud. Has anyone else tried it? Like, to see if you could make it? Yeah, I have it down to 10%. And it's still pretty freaking loud. That's okay. Just hope they don't call me out on my shit tonight like they did on the last live. Heavy C. It's my kitty. You saw him kissing my cheek. It's all over the internet. Everyone knows now the truth. He loves me more. It's true. I have the evidence. These app updates can have bugs in them. They have bugs in them because you were tricking him with food. No, I wasn't. I didn't have any food with me. Nope. I had a phone in this hand and him in this hand. There's no way I could be tricking him with food. Nope. He just loves me more. You're just going to have to accept that. Yep. Yeah. You're probably cuter than me, but he loves me more. I'm sure. That was staged. Photoshopped. Photoshopped, right? It was a Photoshop moment. Nope. It's a straight kiss. And you're jealous. That's okay. I'm used to people being jealous.
Hesitate.
hesitate. Babe, did you change your picture? I can't even see what it is now. You gotta go there and take a bunch of pictures with Hades and then post them on the Facebook page. That would be pretty funny. Flowers. See, you think I should have done the flowers, the jasmine. Perhaps. Alright. We could do that too. We can do both of them. You guys want... I think he wants flowers. He wants the jasmine. Is this the one you want? Oh, do you think it's going to make me sneeze? We'll give it a try. You were never friends? Well, that sucks. That's what I have on my computer. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you have on your computer screen, babe. I don't know. I just don't ever look at it. No. Are you going out to work on your car tonight, babe? Are you working on your car? Are you... My drag car from back in the day. Oh, it's the Nova or the Mustang? Aggressive. I don't know if I like this one. Do you like this one? I don't think it's my favorite. Sure, you too. Way off. Cool. Alrighty then. That's exciting. Woo! There we go. Evidence. Anyways, you guys, I feel like jasmine is an acquired smell. I don't care for it too much myself. Yeah, I don't think it's my favorite. Nope. Ooh, I gotta plug this in. Oh, my plug's over there. So what did you guys do tonight? What did you do today? I'm going to be doing some poppet work tonight and some curse work on... I'm going to be doing 2 poppet stitchings and a curse poppet and maybe some work on another poppet. We'll see if it comes in. I got one of my look at woo! Look at I got my Witchblood Grelin. It was the only one I had missing out here. So I had to call Mark and ask him to send me the standard edition for the Witchblood Grell because I have a full set in the house, full set in that temple, and then the only one I was missing for this set is this one. I have a standard in that temple, but Saffron's wasn't letting me take it out of her off her altar, so every time I go to pick it up, I hear no. It's like, okay, just get another one. So I got another one, and now it's perfect and beautiful. Have you guys ever seen these books? Look at this book. Look at that beauty. That is a sexy book. Look at that. These are so nice. They're just beautiful. This is brand spanking new. Woo. So this one is a standard edition. And let me tell you, when you get one of these, it's like hard to believe that they can even make them any better than this. Like, can they really make them better than this? And they do. And they do. Stunning book. Beautiful. You know I'm all about the red, so just like, gosh. And then it gets here, my boyfriend brings it in from the carrier, and he's like, did you buy another book? And I was like, yep. It's like, what, you couldn't carry the other one 15 steps? Nope. Had to get one for each location needs to have its own set of standard editions. It's the way it should be. Sentiment. Anyways, thanks, Mark, for the beautiful book. I love it. I'm trying to think. This is my 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th Witch Blood Grow. I think I have an addiction. Addiction. Anyways, I love them. They're beautiful, stunning books. Do I have another pair of glasses? I don't like this one. Where's my red ones? Where's my cat eye black ones? Those are the ones I like. They disappeared. I love that book. The red is stunning. It is so pretty. I love those so much. Me too. So those are my lifeline. I think that when you're doing soul ascension work, you have to be really careful. Initiate, because a lot of times, when I was talking to one of my friends, initiate, self-made. They are precious. Yeah, they are. A lot of times, when you're doing this type of work, you'll notice that people's personalities will change, and it's not always very nice. But I think is what happens is the gods prick that up in you, and they bring it to the surface, and then it's out there, and then you behave badly, and it's out there. You start, you're grumpy and mean say mean things and you act mean and you have low tolerance for things. And that's all part of it. But you have to give that to the gods and let it go, because it's not, they're not bringing it to the surface to turn you into a bad person or a mean person or any of that. They're bringing it to the surface so that you'll see it and say, get this off of me. And so that they can clean you out. You know, they're cleaning you out and getting rid of all that shit that makes you that way, that you have hidden inside of you. Hey, Black Blood. And so I think that that's what happens to a lot of us that are doing this work. Not just in Primal Craft. I mean, people in doing any soul ascension work in any form, you know, you just, it'll come up, they'll bring it to the surface, and if you gotta let it go, give it to them to take it off of you. Recognize that that's what's happening, and give it to the gods to take it, because they're pulling it out. They're trying to pull it out of you, but sometimes is what happens is we get all caught up in it, and then we let it grow and we feed it and we blah 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 blah. You know, we like just turn it into this big nasty thing, and then, you know, we go through a lot of struggle and hatred and just being mean people, instead of just giving it up. You let it go. Give it to the gods. Give it to whoever you're doing your soul ascension with. You know, I do it with Hecate. I give it to her. When she brings that shit up and I feel like everything's annoying, everyone's pissing me off, and I could fucking eat their souls. Believe me, I have days like that. Especially when I'm doing in the middle of doing these rites, and you could, like, you know, you can go at people like that easy. So you gotta see it immediately. I'm learning, you know, to see it when it comes up, and just ask her to take it from me. Just get this off of me before I do something I'm gonna regret. And then it's funny, because I'll do that, and then I'll go back and look at what made me so angry, and it won't even be like the same as what I saw. Like, it'll change, or something about it will be different, and I'll be like, oh, well, I don't know why that pissed me off so bad, because it's not as bad as I thought it was. You know, and then sometimes you gotta apologize if you went off on someone, and you don't have to be like, oh, I thought you meant this, but really you said that, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's so hard. And so just recognize it when it's happening, when it gets pulled up to the surface. Don't hold on to it. Don't stuff it back inside of you. Just ask your God or goddess to take it off of you. Yeah, there you go. It's my gnosis for the day. Take it or leave it. Not saying any names, just saying. Bougie cup so fancy. It's not. It's just a plastic cup, but it does have that sensor in it where the cold part turns pink and then the not cold part is green. But it does have sparkles. I bought these for my daughter, and I'm out of my plastic cups, so I had to use it. My plastic cups. We were supposed to go shopping today, but I was really tired, so we didn't go. Hi, Jonathan. What's up? How are you doing? But yeah, so I've been doing lots of emergency work lately. Oh my goodness. It has been insane. And whenever I do emergency work, it's always private. And I hate it when everything's private because then I can't share it with you guys on my YouTube page. And I feel like, you know, I need to post stuff on there, but everybody's like, could you keep that private, please? I'm like, sure, no problem. So what I do is I still download it onto YouTube, but I put it on, you know, private so that it doesn't get out into the public. And then I send it over that way because if it's too long, then it won't let me just send it from my phone. So I have to download it and keep it on unlisted. Is Swamp Witch on here? Is she on here? Let me see. Kelly. Yeah, she is. Okay. I was just getting ready to call you. But I won't. So let's see, what else? What's new and exciting? I cleaned one of my cauldrons yesterday, and I made some black salt. I guess I could share that with you guys. I've made videos. Delicious. I made videos on how to make real black salt before, which is salt, but it was a long time ago. I almost didn't put them in the oven. So, that's what you do, is you get salt. First, you want to keep your cauldron all dirty, right? You have all this stuff in here. I mean, dump it out, and then put some salt in there, and then get a grinder thing, like from your Mortal. Get this thing out and put it in there, and grind up all the salt in there. And the salt will like pull up all the energy and the ash and everything that's in there, you know, the soot, everything. Just grind it all up in there with your salt, and that's how you make real witch's salt. And so I made some, and I'm sending it to a friend. And I also made some war water. So how I make my war water is I have some really powerful cauldrons that have been through many rites with me. And I've burned lots of stuff in them. And then I clean them out, you know, I dump them out and burn everything that's in them, stuff like that. But they're outside, and then the rain fell in them, and I didn't have them covered. And then they rusted inside there. And so that's like really good war water right there. So I dumped that into a jar, and then that's true war water. I know that some people make it just by putting nails in a jar with water. No. Truth. The truth is that rusty water from that cauldron that I burned many things in, curses, petitions, all kinds of stuff in there. And that cauldron holds that energy in that iron. And not to mention that it's an open vortex on top of all of that. And then the rain, the storm of the rain gets in there, and then it turns into rust and gook. That is true. Yes, I'm sending that to a friend too.
Embarrassed.
Are you embarrassed? Why are you embarrassed? I mean, you could do it the other way too, but really, what energy does that hold? I ask.
Child.
Child. Does that hold good energy? No. It's just an old lusty nail with water in it. But this one holds energy. So anyways, just saying.
Foretold.
Foretold. Can't see who that is. Oh, blackbird. Salmonella, yum. What are you talking about? Oh, you're making brownies. Willy Wonka Day of
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I missed that. Anyways, so I got a little bit of work to do here and there, and then we have a rite coming up on the full moon, and I wasn't gonna do it because I was still a little sore from the last thing I went through that I did. I need to have a reading done to find out. I mean, I already know. I was already told what it was about and everything like that, but I like to confirm everything, especially when it so greatly affects my physical body. Like, I like to make sure, that I'm good. So, I mean, the God's already told me, but I like confirmation. I like to confirm things in the physical. Usually Belial will do that. He'll send me a letter or something. The only brownies you like are the Little Debbie brownies. The homemade ones are too sweet for me. The only kind of brownies I like have marijuana in them. Just kidding. Totally, that was a total lie. Pot brownies are the best. I don't even do pot. Just being a smart ass. But I bet they would be good. I should make some for Hecate. She would love some pot brownies. Lucifer would love them. Lucifer really likes chocolate. I did buy her some. I don't really like sweets either, but oh my gosh. That would break down earlier because one of my favorite songs was on the radio as a classic. not gonna say that. That's not nice. I literally cried. Sweet. There's a mosquito in here. Looks like it's a mosquito. I don't have booze, so I'm really into chocolate. Chocolate is always good. Understandable Kelly brownies are a nice treat and comfort. I hope you enjoy the brownies. Trying so hard. Anyways, my cauldron's nice and clean. I need to oil it down and make it pretty. Really, again. Look at. All of my cauldrons are so used and old and beat up. I don't even know how old this one is. I don't think it says anywhere on it. This one's probably not that old, but I have some that are pretty old. I'm going to be setting up a thing across the back of the temple over there, and I'm going to have all my cauldrons on it. It's going to be cool. If I ever get to finish it. Yep. It'll be awesome. House. I do like to eat a cookie with my lunch. My sweets that I like to eat are vodka. Vodka is the best sweets you can eat. I love them, but I can't eat them. Bro. Nope. Alright, you guys. Well, it's been real fun talking about Kelly's brownies and classic songs. Cookies. And I guess we could talk about anal. But I think that's frowned upon in the rules of YouTube, so we can't talk about that. What? Alright, I guess that means no one wants to talk about anal. It's always nice thing. Just in reference, she's referring to anal balls. It's anal. Anal balls. Mama is looking nice tonight. So, Debbie's changing the subject. She doesn't want to talk about anal either. Rana, where's she right there? think this one's Hazel. And that's Marana. And that's... I don't know who that is. A book. Those are over here. Anyways, I'm going to be getting off of here. I'm going to be hopping on to my Azula group to do some poppet stitching. Poppet stitching is always private. Where's my favorite girl? She needs showcasing too. I don't know who's your... She's right there. Marana? What you talking about? Puppet Master Dolls. No, the one I'm always playing with. Oh, she's over there. The one on the rocking horse. And oh, Baba Yaga, of course, she's up there. I don't know how I accumulated dolls. I don't have a thing for dolls, you guys. I swear I don't. But when I'm shopping and I come across these demented looking little things, I can't help it. I have to buy them. I mean, look at how freaking cute they are. Look at them. We introduced the lady beneath her. I don't recognize her. No, I've had her for a while. She's been there for 5 years. Not that long, but you know, she's been there for a long time. I don't know. That's Hazel. Hazel the witch. Witch Hazel. I love the name Hazel. Hazel's a beautiful name. I have a very good friend named Hazel. Her name's Hazel. But Hazel hasn't been through. She's not a Devil's Familiar. Marana is, but Hazel's. She's just a beautiful doll. Baba Yaga would have came to me the way she is. She came with a spirit in her already, and I just let her be her. Then I have another one over there too. You know what I should do? I don't know. Maybe I should do like a little wall just for them or something. I don't know. I kind of like having them all spread out all over, away from each other. I don't think they like being next to each other. Like, I know, I had one right. I had, not Marana, but I had, one of the witches right next to Baba Yaga up there, and she knocked it on the floor. When I came in one day, the one that I had right next to her was on the floor, and I was just like, really? Okay. It's not nice. This is bad behavior. And remember when you first showed Baba Yaga, sharing the story about her, about her face? Yep. I had to strip her down. Well, her face was shattered in half. It was broken and separated. And she's old. I don't know how old she is, but she's old. And so I took her to a lady who works with the porcelains. And she said, oh, just throw it away and put a new head on her. And I was like, no, absolutely not. Don't touch her. So I was like, just forget it. Forget it. Give her back to me. So I stripped her down. I took her hair out, her hair off of her and everything. And I like try to put her back together as close as I could and just glued her back together. And then I gave her blonde hair. I put my hair extensions on her. And she was so pissed. I can't remember. She did a bunch of shit, but she was not happy about that. She had red hair. And it was like really coarse and old. And so I was like, okay, honey, we're giving you. So some new hair because this hair is kind of not acceptable anymore. It's not gonna work. It was just like, I don't know, it wasn't good. So I took it off of her and I gave her her new hair extensions and put her face back together
Academic.
and put her hat back on her head and, you know, put her dress on her and fixed her little, she has like a little thing, motor thing inside of her where she'll move around and you know, she'll do that. So I fixed all that and I just took some time with her and fixed her up and fixed her broom and now she's fine. But she's very temperamental. She's thrown a knife at me. I don't even know where she got that knife. But there was like this little dagger. And it was under her dress. And I walked by and then it fell out on the floor next to me because she was up on the thing. And I was just like, no. Whatever happened to that dagger, Kelly? Do you know? I must have put it. Did I give it back to her? I think it's in the desk. I don't know what I did with it, but I'll post a picture of it someday in the coven. But yeah, she has this, it's like yay long, about this long. It's old. I don't know how it possibly could have came from anywhere because I've taken her all apart and put her all back together. So it was not part of her outfit. She has a broom in her hands. Wasn't in a sleeve or nothing like that because I took all that off of her and put it back on her. So she has everything the same. I was going to get her a new dress. It is staticky, I know. But I took her all apart. I was going to give her a new dress and she was like, hell no. So I just put the same one back on her that she came with and it doesn't match. So but that's the way she likes it. So that's what she likes it. What did you say? Oh, and the drill bit you were looking for plastic boxes with the chicken bits. No, I was looking for the drill bit. I was looking for the charger for the battery on the drill, you know, the little thing. I don't know where it's at. I still can't find it. I looked under there, I didn't see it. Oh no. Oh. You can't hear me? Do you have me on Bluetooth? I'm sorry. You guys should have told me. It's freaking loud, huh? It is a little hard to hear. Well, gee, thanks for letting me know, you guys, now, right before I'm getting off of here. Okay, so I've been having a lot of astral experiences. had a lot of visitors in the astrals lately. Very strange. This one person that I know, I'm not going to say the name, came and was speaking another language to me. I'm going to say who. They know who. 39. And it was weird. I didn't understand what he was saying. But he was like going on and on and on in some other language. And so I was just like, that person can kick rocks. Yeah. Kick rocks, that person. Well, that person couldn't get close to me and was like at a distance. And then she is, and was like saying stuff in another language, but I want to curse, but I'm trying to be good. Yeah, you're an admin. You can't be cussing. It goes against community guidelines. Only I can say fuck. But the person that he was with came to apologize to me. And then I had a bunch of, I want to say Native Americans. I live in an area where there's a lot of there's a lot of, am I saying bad things? Hang on. She's probably going to say a bunch of cuss words. You sent it to the wrong phone. You got to send it to this one. But anyways, I live in an area where there's a lot of Native Americans, and they were in my astrals, and they never come in my astrals. Then blank can go fuck blank self. I already kind of blew that out of the water, I think, but yeah, they came, and there was a whole bunch of them, and I was in this weird place, and everybody was like coming to meet me and talk to me, and there was a whole group of the Native Americans, and there was children, and this one lady was like showing me all of her, I guess she was a tattooist, and she was showing me her portfolio of all the tattoos that she had done. And then she had a baby, probably, I don't know, like maybe 1 or younger, I don't know. It was a baby. And it like grabbed my hand and was holding my hand, and I was just like holding his little hand, and she's like, no, don't touch. Leave her alone. And I was like, it's okay, leave him, he can hold my hand. And so I was just like standing there like holding his hand for a couple minutes and talking to him, and he was kind of scary looking, I'm not gonna lie. He didn't have any eyes in his head, where there were no eyeballs, and then his little hair was like shh, shh, just like sticking straight out. And I was like, okay, it's okay, you can hold my hand. And so I was just like holding his hand, and it was just weird. There were people who have crossed me in a bad way, were there to apologize, and trying to make right what the wrong that they had done me. And I was being really gracious, and letting them cry and sob and giving them a hug and releasing them from whatever they had done to me. And it was just weird. It was so weird, but I didn't know why. I never had. Usually the natives stay far away from me. They call me the white devil, and so they don't come anywhere near me. In fact, I've sent them running out of the store before. Embarrassingly, I was just like, "Oh my gosh, the white devil!" And they would run out, and I'm just like, "What? I'm just shopping, weirdos, you know, like." Does that cause a scene? And but anyway, so it was just interesting, weird things like that. I went and visited a friend in the astral, and my friend was like, what's your divinity? My friend was like throwing a huge fit and throwing things and breaking them and saying bad things about the gods and mocking them, and I was like, what the hell is going on? You know, what are you doing? And my friend was like, you know, just going off, throwing things, just having a huge breakdown, like a temper tantrum. And then so when I came back to my body, I like called and I was like, dude, what's up? You okay? And of course, there was some shit going down. But this person is usually very poised and very in control of their emotions, and so it was kind of shocking to see that person that way. But anyways, a lot of weird stuff like that going on. It's not normal for me to have to deal with such things. Usually I just spend time with the gods, and so this has been kind of new for me. Then the other night I was walking through my property in the dark in the night, and then I looked over and saw my son standing there in a cloak, and I was like, hey, I can't talk now, I gotta go. And he was just like traveling. He was traveling, and that was weird. So I've been having all kinds of really strange fragments, really strange experiences in the astrals, and things manifesting around here, and it's been pretty interesting. It's all keys, baby. It's all keys. I know, it's really cool. I like it too. Yes. They turned off the spirit box, which is good, because I don't think that's, oh no, they didn't. At least they're saying things. Anyways, so I've just been experiencing a lot of things like that lately, and a lot of other things too. The holder of keys. So you're saying it's appropriate. It's very appropriate. But yeah, some things I can't talk about, so I'm trying to like sort through experiences, what I can share, what I can't. But it's been interesting, to say the least. I've been taken and shown true people who are true to me, people who are not true to me, and who are true to the gods, and people who are not true to the gods, and things like that. And I don't know why they show me that. It's not like it affects me in any way, shape, or form, but just so I know, I guess, why they show me these things, because I do invest time into some people sometimes, especially if they come to me and ask for help in some way. I'll invest my time into trying to help them. Um, and if I know that they're not true and they're just like, not, it's not gonna, then, I know they're not true, and to just walk away. And then I usually just politely bow out and just say, whatever, sorry, I can't help you. Or, that's a good question, you should go ask someone else, or, whatever the case may be, I'll bow out nice, without hurting their feelings or whatever, because if they're true or not, it's none of my business. But I feel like I don't want to be ugly to people. I don't want to be that person who's rude and disrespectful to people and I don't want to shut their soul down and crush them. That's not my place. I don't like that. I don't want to be around that kind of energy, and I keep myself away from it. As much as I possibly can. It's very difficult to stay away from that type of energy, because when you're on this path, it's really hard, because all that shit's getting pulled out of them, and so it's hard to hi Maya, it's hard to not allow it to affect you. And if you're around it all the time and dealing with it all the time, then hi Black Widow, I'm just getting ready to get off, you guys. Then it's really hard to stay balanced and not get caught up in all that. And so I have to make sure that I don't allow myself to get caught up in that, because I have other things to do. And so when the gods show me things, then you're so early, I know. When the gods show me things, I try to pay attention, and I keep it in the back of my mind for that moment when it comes up, and then I'm like, for an example, one time there was someone, I'm not going to say their name, but they had sent me a gift. It was like a medallion, and they had attached a spell to it, and they were planning on draining my energy using that attachment. And of course the gods told me, like, and I was just like, really? And so I just cleaned it and, broke all that shit off of it. And I gave it to the Devil's Familiar. And I was like, you want to feed? You can feed off the Devil's Familiar, and you have fun with that. She will fuck you up. And hi Blackblood, hi Black Widow. So, which isn't, we do little things like that sometimes. I mean, I thought it was kind of cute. I was like, look how cute. Bella was like, no, it's not cute. But sometimes when people come after me, I kind of admire the ambition, And I'm not being cocky. I'm really calm about it. And I just go, oh, look. And it's always no, it's not okay. I'm like, all right, we'll deal with it. So then we have to deal with it. But it is kind of cute. I don't know why I think it's cute, but Belio doesn't think it's cute. But sometimes it's kind of like eye roll. Really? Okay. I just think that I know that people get all caught up in, the vamping on other witches' energy and stuff like that. But if you focus, I'm telling you, if you focus on the gods, on Belial, Lucifer, Hecate, whatever god you work with, if you focus on them, they will give you so much better energy than you could get from any human. That you can get from any. Belial can give you, if you ask him, sometimes I have to be really careful about asking him to give me extra energy because I won't be able to sleep for 2 days. Like, they'll give you the best, purest, most exhilarating energy that you could ever get. It's so much better than feeding off of humans. I'm telling you. The gods are the keys. They're the ones. Focus on yourself and on your path. On your own success, and you won't have to envy others and try to destroy them due to the jealousy you have for them. Yeah, you won't even know to be jealous of other people or even think like that, because it's the love and the purity of the energy that's coming from them is so exhilarating with inside of you that's all you care about. That's all you think about. That's all you want. That's what you thirst for. That's what gets you through, is your love for the gods, your addiction to the gods, if you will. They release those endorphins inside of you, and woo, you know, there's nothing better. There's no drugs that are better. There's no energy coming from any freaking human that could possibly match it. And it's not even hard to do. Like, vamping from people is so easy, and it's so like, whatever. It's not hard to do, and it's just so, I don't know, I just don't think it's any big deal. It's so, you know. Sucking energy from humans is so scuzzy and gross. Dumpster divers. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Woo! Weed and Red Bull. Hi, Gray. And see, it's the jealousy of their own failure to the gods. Jealousy comes from their failure in packs and in their path and turning their backs on the trident. I can't even see who said that. The nameless one is on. Woo! You guys. Someone has to fill the abyss. Yes. Herbs and Red Bull. Yep. Well, we all know I drink lots of Red Bull. That's true. I really do. Just do you. Yep. Just focus on yourself. Focus on the gods and your path with the gods, and you'll be fine. And none of this crap that's out there will even matter. It's like, I'm just not into it. I'm just like, no, I'm not getting sucked into it. Sometimes I see things that people post going after other people, and it just saddens me. And I just think, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to see it. I don't want to have to think about it later. I don't want to talk to Hecate about it. So I try to stay away from it as much as I can. Because, I mean, I know it's part of being human. I got it. I get it. I know it's part of it. But I don't have time for that shit. And I don't want to be a part of it. So I just try to stay by myself. I know I'm on social media. I get it. I know I have my own pages. So let me tell you about my pages. My pages are so controlled and strict. And if there's any bullshit going on, any comments that are negative, anything like that, you're out. Like Kelly will throw you out so quick. She don't fuck around. She doesn't always ask me either. Like if she sees somebody post some nasty shit on the Coven page, she'll kick you out just like that. Nope, out. She doesn't tolerate it. And she don't care if you like her, if you want to be her friend. She doesn't give a fuck. She's not nice like me. Or she'll be the first one to tell you that. She's like, I'm not here to be your friend. And if you're posting nasty, hateful shit about anyone in any group, I don't care. You're out. And exactly. It's just not tolerated. I just won't have it. I'm just like, no thanks. I don't want in any of my groups. I have several. I have 3. Right, Kelly? 3? Yeah, I have 3. And in any of them, if there's any kind of controversy, any kind of negative, tearing, soul tearing, why'd you post that? That's ugly. Why'd you make that? You know, or you didn't do it right. You didn't do a good job on that. You need to practice before you post things. Like, none of that shit is allowed. It will not happen. I will not allow it. I won't allow any gossiping. So-and-so said this. So-and-so said no. I don't want any of that shit on any of my pages. I won't have it. So I try to create like a safe, positive place for people to share their love for the gods or to share testimonies of the beautiful things that the gods are doing for them. I know it sounds fluffy and nice and blah blah blah. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. I don't have space for that crap, for that fucking drama. I don't like it. I don't want it. I'm not doing it. It's not allowed in my groups. Period. And the first sign of it, boom, you're out. I don't have it. Nope. So if you're ever kicked out of my groups, that's why. So you know. It's not because I'm jealous of you. It's not because I think you're a threat. It's not because of anything like that. It's because you're a drama queen. You stir shit up, and I don't fucking have time for your bullshit. And so it comes up, it gets brought to my attention, and Kelly removes you. It's that simple. And you can think or say, whoa, Blue kicked me out, Blue did this, Blue did that. You're right, I did. I don't care. It's my page. I can do what I want. So, be negative. I'll kick you out. Say bad things about other people, Kelly will kick you out. Post negative crap, you're out. I just don't have any patience for it. I mean, if you want to message me privately, tell me shit's going down and you need my help to curse someone who's fucking with you, like an ex or something like that, that's a whole nother story. I don't have a problem with that. But I just don't want it. I just don't want any negativity, gossipy shit on any of my pages. It's not tolerated. Woo! There's my glasses. You don't just get deleted. I go through and remove every post comment. Wait. Okay, She said, you don't just get deleted. I go through and erase every post, comment, picture so you no longer exist at all. And good luck trying to get back in. I take that shit to your therapist. Not happening on the pages. And no, I'm not nice, and I like it that way. There's so much work to be done. Thanks, Blue. Thanks, Kelly. You guys rock. Oh, every comment just disappears here. Really? I noticed that I have to keep touching it to get it to show up. I just started doing that. I don't know why. But let me tell you, sometimes I'll see people that I know doing things, yep, doing things that I don't agree with. And I don't, it's not my fucking business. I don't call them and go, hey, you're doing this and I don't like it. Stop it. No, I don't do that. You know why? Because that's their path and they have to grow and learn through their own experiences. So I don't say shit to them. If they ask me my opinion, I might tell them, you know. But if it's like Kelly, then I have to tell her because she's, you know, Kelly, she has to be told straight up. But sometimes I'm nice about it. Sometimes I'm not. But whatever, we're sisters. We do these things. But yeah, I don't like go and post a big thing about what they're doing that I don't agree with. No one automatically wakes up with infinity gnosis. Everything is a learning process. Yeah. And so, and like, there's been some times when I know some people who have done some pretty shady shit. And I'm not going to say any names, even though I could. I'm not. Have done some pretty shady shit and used their magic to do it. And I'm just like, woo, woo. Boy, you got some shadow work coming your way, honey. You go. You know, I stay out of it. And other people should do that too because it's not their path. It's not their path. It's not their place to say anything. A lot of times I think to myself, I'm glad you're Hekate's child and not mine. You know, because anyways, we sit back and enjoy the situation from followers and their actions. Well, I do anyways. You know, I just go, wow, look at that. I don't have a television. I have to get my humor somewhere. There's this guy on Facebook. Do you guys know this guy? I hope he doesn't get mad at me. I'm gonna put him on blast. Hang on. Hold on. Hold on. I really like him. He's always positive. Like, holy shit, always positive. And I'm not always positive. I'm not. That's annoying. And people who are always positive just annoy the fuck out of me. When someone is negative, they will suffer from their own bad feelings. Just be nice to everyone, and everyone will benefit. Well, that's okay to a certain extent. I'm not always nice. Don't misunderstand me. Hang on. Oh, wait. No. It's not on this one. Hold on. Oh, I don't know if he's on this page. I'm just going to say his first name. But I think he's a Luciferian. I know. You guys know who probably know who I'm talking about. But, he's really, always quoting things from Lucifer. And it's always so nice, and uplifting, is a good word, I guess. Oh, I don't think he's on this page. Hang on, I gotta scroll down. Okay, wait, is it right here? Yeah, he's not on this page. I can't remember his name. I think it's like... is it like Maurice or Marcus or be nice but keep it real. I also can't stand people that are inconsistently that are always happy all the time. Yeah, it's annoying. It's fake. You can be mean. Words hurt, Melissa. I know, but let me tell you something, Kelly. Let me tell you something. Do you remember when you lived in South Carolina and you said that, you weren't like a snowflake where everything hurt your feelings? And that you could handle me? I remember you saying that. So just keep that in mind. You promised that you weren't going to get hurt by everything I said all the time. But although I will say that Kelly is always the brunt of, well, not just Kelly, but she is part of the brunt of when I go through my soul ascension work and I get a little nasty, and Black Blood has to be nice to me for 2 years. Because she promised. There's this rite I did that's supposed to make me really cranky and mean and it's a 2-year long rite. And she promised that I could say whatever I want to her. She can't get mad at me for 2 years. So whenever I'm going to say something mean to her, I always go, remember 2 years. Yeah, just remember that. Anyways, what's that guy's name? Wait, 2 years was like 6 months ago. Shh. Shh. Temple's going to start to stink. What? When is the timeline going to start to shrink? Oh. I don't got my glasses. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, that's funny. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is beautiful. Wow. Okay, Dee, so I saw one of those big, like a chest. Like a big old chest. And you open it like that, and then you could put like your spell work in there, and then close it. I want a great big one like that that I could open and then put poppets in there for healing poppets and then close it. I've been doing a lot of healing poppets. I had a really good testimony came in on the one I did last week. I'll read it to you. Hold on. Not on that page. Hold on, I'll read you the testimony that came in on that healing poppet that I did last week. She said, Luz, those crystals you packed on my poppet has me glowing. I've received so many compliments on how beautiful I look and how I look like my daughter's sister. Yesterday I saved at the gas pump, and I filled up for $2.57. Boom! And then she said, my female health issues that I am supposed to have surgery for, one area has completely healed on its own, and the doctor told me to keep doing whatever I am doing, and hopefully no surgery at all. I feel like there's more to come, and I've been working hard on my self-love lately. Thank you, Lilith, and thank you, Trident, to the Trident. Thank you, thank Lilith, and thank you, Trident. I thought that was really sweet. So those crystal boxes are, I have behavior poppet, healing, refraction, and mind. Man, you should make yourself one and then put it in an amethyst cave. Just put it all over you. Put all the crystals all over it and just feel great. But you'll have to lock it up or something so no one can get a hold of you. Hell yeah. I don't have one for myself. I know a lot of witches make them for themselves, but no. I do not have one. I think it's probably because when I was little, you know, my family put me in one when I was a child. And so to try to bind my abilities, that was like a whole thing. That was my shadow work, some of it, that I had to go through. And, but yeah, good times. So no poppets for me. I'm going to just write my intentions on a piece of parchment and put it in a little baggie filled with crushed amethyst on Hecate's altar. That's a good idea. Hell yeah. No pocket. No pocket for me either. But I will say that the ones that the healing poppets and the self-improvement poppets that I have done, I have had great testimonies and success with, and people seem to really be benefiting from them. So that's cool. That's awesome. Because honestly, if many afford a Hecate diamond, it's worth it. Buy it. Yeah. I don't really talk a lot about PC usually, because it's kind of, you know, a little sensitive subject. But I love the primal current, and I mind my business, I do my work, and then I stay out of the bullshit, and I love the gods, and I love the energy from the primal gods, and that's what it's all about. And if you take it anywhere else, and you make it about something else, then that's your problem. That's your shadow work to go through. But I encourage everyone who does path work to keep it about the gods and your own soul ascension, and you'll be fine. Yeah. Well said, Blue. Well said. Thank you. Keeping it real. What are the other ones called? The vinyls. There's the vinyls. I have a lot of vinyls in here. This one's a Diabond. But I have all of my vinyls are like, I got them first because I couldn't, when I first started, I couldn't afford Diabonds. And so I just bought the vinyls, and then I took them down and had, really custom frames put on them. And then I was like, well, by the time I paid for the vinyl and the frame and everything, it cost as much as a Diabond. So then I went and started getting the Diabonds, and I was like, oh, I should have just got the Diabonds to begin with, because they are fucking beautiful. I want all images, which is so unrealistic. Love you. All the images. Yeah. They're just quite stunning, and yeah, I don't know. That's all I got to say about it. I have them everywhere. Lots of them. And I love them all. Once again, Mark did an amazing job. And there's so much controversy about Mark, but one thing that you cannot deny is that Mark is a badass. You cannot deny it. You cannot deny the books that he's written. You cannot deny the stunning quality of the books. You cannot deny the beautiful art. And you cannot deny the gnosis. And if you do deny it, it's just because you've never experienced it, you haven't done the work, and you don't know the gods. And if you're called to this path and you don't know the gods, you haven't done the work, then shame on you. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Don't waste time. That's it. The end. No more Primal Craft talk. Thank you. Alright, you guys, I'm out of here. I've been on forever and a day. And so I'm out of here. I have to get to work. And I love you all. And thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And I will see you soon. Peace out.